Alright, we're going to do a quick little tutorial how to mod some weapons in Far Cry 3. I'm going to be using Rick's Dunya 2 packer and unpacker tools, as well as his binary converter tool. Or, wait, I don't know if it's a binary converter tool, I can't remember the name of it. But it's all included right here in this link. Click on the link in this topic, I'll put all the links in this description as well. I'm going to be using Beta 59 in this video. They're pretty much, there's been some drastic changes in the early builds, but I assume it'll stay fairly relative and you'll be able to figure it out. So go ahead and download that one, and also download the attachments mod. If you click on that link, you will be presented with two optional downloads: patch download or raw download. Download the raw version, that's what we're going to use for this tutorial. Alright, so this on my left here is our C program files x86 Far Cry 3 data win32 folder. You'll notice inside this folder you have a patch.dat and a patch.fat. That's where you want to be. Over here on the right I have the two files I told you to download. I'm going to go ahead and right click and extract the Dunya, and then I'm going to right click and extract the attachments raw as well. Now this attachments raw folder, if you open it up, you should have three files, or three selections: generated, worlds, and attachment mod. Go ahead and delete the readme. Go ahead and go back folder and rename the attachments raw to patch, P-A-T-C-H. Now go ahead and drag this patch folder over to the left side here into our data win32 folder. Alright, now what we're going to do just for testing purposes, this patch.dat and patch.fat over here, go ahead and cut them and put them into a folder like original files is the name I created, and just paste them in there. That way you have a backup, so if anything goes crazy, you'll know what to do. And if you copied them, just delete them now out of here. If you cut them, they'll be gone out of here. So now we have our patch folder. This is going to be our working mod directory here. So go ahead and open it up. Go to worlds, FC3 main, generated, entity library.fcb. Okay, over here on the right side, go ahead and open up your Dunya folder, the one with the tools in it, and then go into the bin folder, and you should see several exes. We're going to be using convert object binary and the pack. Those are the only two we're going to be using. So first things first, this entity library.scb, go ahead and drag and release on the convert object binary.exe. Let it do its thing, and it will output two different files: a converted XML and a converted folder. Go ahead and right click, rename both the underscore converted, get rid of that. Do the same thing with this one. Now you should have three, all named the same thing but with different extensions, and one's a folder. So go ahead, I'm going to just delete this entity library.fcb right now because we're not going to need it. Now go ahead and go into your entity library folder, weapon properties, FC3. Now for this demonstration we're going to be modding the 1911, so go ahead and open up kw1911.xml. You'll notice there will be several different extensions or variants of these weapon files. I like to use the shortest one. That's the single player file. This is strictly for single player only. I'm not going to tell you how to mod multiplayer or if it's even possible. So go ahead and open up kw1911.xml. If you don't have an XML editor, Notepad works. You might as well do this tutorial in Notepad, I guess, since everybody should have that. So up at the top, go ahead and go to edit, find. Now I'm going to search for, I guess the first thing we'll do is the ammo. So just go ahead and type in AMMO, hit enter. Now the very first result will take you down to the ammo category. 3 lines down you will see I ammo in clip is 8. I'm going to go ahead and change that to 12, just give it a 12 round magazine, just because we can. And if you scroll, and if you look right above the ammo category, you'll see the fire rate category. Fire rate by default is 400. You set that to about 900. It'll pretty much shoot as fast as you can click. So we'll go ahead and do that. I believe from here we can go ahead and hit Control F and search for base damage. Yep, there it is. Should be the first result. Now you look down, you'll see F level. That is your basic level, your damage level. So go ahead and crank that sucker up to, let's see, it's 50. So we'll increase it by 100 and I think 120% will be 140 damage. Or close enough, whatever. So now we've increased the magazine size, we've also increased the base damage. So from there on, just go ahead and go to File Save. Go ahead and close that. Go ahead and go back to where we have the entity library folder and the entity library.xml. This XML here is actually, if you open it up, you'll see it contains a file list of other XMLs. This is the file we actually need to convert back into an FCB. So go ahead and grab this entity library. It's in the FC3 main generated folder. For those of you who, if you got lost to where we're at, I'm in data 132, the patch folder, worlds FC3 main generated. So go ahead and grab this entity library.xml and drag it over to the convert object binary.exe and release it. Give it a minute. Ta-da! Now you'll see entity library underscore converted.fcb. Go ahead and rename that. Get rid of the underscore converted part again. So we'll have entity library.fcb. This is our recompiled file. So we basically just saved our changes, but we have one more to do. Go ahead and go back to your data 132 folder where this patch folder is that we copied over. Now go ahead and grab that patch folder, drag it over to the pack.exe over here, the Dunya2 pack.exe, and release. Once that's done, you'll see we now have a patch.dat and a patch.fat. And you've now compiled your weapon changes. You can pretty much do that through all the weapons. Another thing you can do if you want to unlock weapons, like the second island weapons, for instance, one of the mods that I did, it's very simple. Just go ahead and go, I think you go to worlds, nope. You go into the data, into the patch folder, generated, database, generic, shopping items.lib. Now LIBs, you convert them the same way we did the FCB. You just drag it over to the object binary and it's going to convert it for us. And you'll see shopping items converted.xml. Rename that again. And open that up. So let's say I wanted to unlock the Desert Eagle from the get-go. Scroll down. Am I in the right place? Might be in the wrong shopping items. Shop icon name. Okay, it's actually handguns / D50. So let's redo that. If I go to the top of the file, go to find. I think if you just type /D50, it'll take you right to it. We'll see here I have alternate skin D. We don't want that. Go ahead and hit find next, 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 next. Here we go. Handgun /D50. Now if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see unlock on mission complete, and you'll see JAS 170 main. Just get rid of it. And right below it, you'll see unlock from script. Go ahead and get rid of that too. And then go to save. Close that out. Now, go ahead and delete your shopping items.lib because we're going to create a new one right now. Now this XML here, just go ahead and drag it back over to your convert object binary, release, and you'll see. Now this is very important here. You'll see how it did underscore converted .fcb. We don't want .fcb. We want it to be a .lib. They're basically the same thing as far as I know. So you just name it. Do you want to change the extension? Yes, I do. Now we have a new lib file. We can leave the XML there. We don't have to delete that. So now I'm going to go back into my data 132 folder, and I'm actually going to delete these old patch and .fats we generated. Now I'm going to drag it back over to pack.exe. And now we have a new patch.data and fat. Now that'll give you more rounds in your 1911, more damage, and it will unlock the Desert Eagle from the very beginning of the game. And you can pretty much do that with all weapons except signature weapons. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but I hope this works. Hope that helps.